Have you ever watched a review so scathing it felt like the reviewer wasn't just critiquing a product, but delivering its eulogy? Imagine being the creator of that product, watching as someone with millions of followers tears down years of your hard work in just 20 minutes. Now, what if I told you that review might have been the final blow that led a company to its demise? Today, we're diving into the story of how one video from a tech titan, MKBHD, might have been the last nail in the coffin for an ambitious startup that promised to revolutionize the electric vehicle industry. It was February 11, 2024, when Marcus Brownlee uploaded a video that would send shockwaves through the tech and automotive worlds. But this wasn't just any video. This time, something was different. From the moment the video began, you could sense it. This was not going to be a typical review. No bright smiles, no clever intros, just a somber-faced Marcus struggling to find the right words to even start. "I was really struggling on how to start this video," he said, and you knew right then that what was about to follow wouldn't be good news for Fisker. Now, if you're familiar with Marcus, you know he's not one to mince words. His reviews are honest, thorough, and usually, even when critical, they're fair. But this was different. As the minutes ticked by, what started as a calm assessment of Fisker's newest electric vehicle quickly turned into a relentless critique. "This might be the single weirdest automotive reviewing experience I've ever had," he admitted, a sentiment that would soon resonate with millions of viewers. What's even more striking is that, despite mentioning a few positives, like the car's design and its claimed range, Marcus delivered these compliments in a way that felt almost obligatory, as if he was straining to find something, anything, good to say. But the bad came easily. From the solar panel roof that didn't quite work as promised, to the faulty key fob and glitchy software, it seemed like Fisker had missed the mark in almost every way. And the result? Well, it wasn't just a few angry tweets or a couple of lost sales. No, this video triggered a massive fallout. Almost immediately after the review went live, Fisker's stock price began to nosedive. What was once a promising startup with big dreams of leading the EV revolution was now the subject of ridicule, its future looking bleaker by the second. By the end of that week, Fisker's shares had plummeted from $7 to a mere $1.30. And just like that, a company's hopes of making it big in the competitive EV market seemed to vanish overnight. But why did this happen? Was Marcus just being too harsh? Or was there something deeper at play here? Some speculated that this was all a coordinated hit, that MKBHD, one of the most trusted voices in tech, had been paid off to destroy Fisker's reputation. But that theory doesn't hold much water, does it? After all, Marcus has built his career on integrity and transparency. So what was it then? Why did he seem so angry, so disappointed? To answer that, we need to take a step back and look at Fisker's history. Founded by Henrik Fisker, a man whose past is littered with ambitious projects that never quite lived up to their promises, Fisker Inc. was supposed to be different. This time, they were going to do things right. They were going to bring an affordable, eco-friendly electric vehicle to the masses. But, as it turns out, things didn't go as planned. You see, this wasn't the first time Henrik Fisker had promised the moon and delivered, well, something less. His previous ventures, including Fisker Automotive, ended in bankruptcy after burning through billions of dollars and delivering only a fraction of the vehicles they had promised. And then there was the infamous solid-state battery fiasco, where Fisker claimed they had developed a revolutionary battery that could charge in just 1 minute and provide a range of 700 miles, a claim that turned out to be nothing more than vaporware. Fast forward to 2024, and it seems that history was repeating itself. Despite raising over $1 billion and setting ambitious production targets, Fisker Inc. fell woefully short, delivering just 56 cars in 2022 when they had promised 8,000. By the time Marcus got his hands on one of these vehicles, the company was already on shaky ground. So when he started pointing out the flaws, the missing features, and the overall sense of a product that wasn't ready for prime time, it wasn't just a review, it was an exposé. But here's the thing. Was MKBHD really the sole reason for Fisker's downfall? It's easy to point fingers at the most visible catalyst, but the truth is often more complicated. While Marques's review certainly didn't help, Fisker's problems ran much deeper. Poor management, unrealistic promises, and a history of overhyping and under-delivering had already set the stage for failure. The review was just the spark that ignited the fire. And yet, the story doesn't end there. After the video went live, things took an even stranger turn. The dealership that had provided Marquez with the car, JNS Mitsubishi, found themselves in the middle of a bizarre situation. A phone call from a Fisker senior field service engineer revealed just how much chaos the review had caused within the company.
Good morning, George. How are you, sir?
Good, good. Who's this?
My name's Russ Whitlow. I work for Fisker.
Oh, okay. How can I help you?
Well, can I pull your fingernails out as part of an inquisition? I've got to ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind.
No problem. What's going on?
So you sold, or how many Fiskers have you bought so far?
4?
Shoot. Okay. Would it be appropriate for you to share the VINs with me?
What for exactly?
Okay, so we have a customer who we believe bought a car from you who's blowing up social media, and we're trying to track him down.
That's
so
MKH. He's a famous guy. It's MKHBD. What's going on?
He's blowing up social media. He's got all the senior management from Gita Fisker down.
Because he's talking crap on the Fisker, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's my Fisker. I gave it to him. I thought he was gonna Well, he gave me a review, so he was like, "Can I borrow your Fisker?" His name's MKHBD. He's like 12 million subscribers on YouTube. So he reached out to us and was like, "Hey, can we use your Fisker to review it for a YouTube video?" And we were like, "Yeah, sure." So we're getting the Fisker back right now. So you want to talk to him and see if you can calm him down or something?
Well, no. So you lent him your car.
Yes.
He's blown up social media, and I'm just trying to get this into the right context. So, because I was about to completely redeploy to go out and fix this car for him and update all the software.
It's my car. If you want to come and update all the software, that's fine. You guys have already sent someone out to us before.
Yeah,
and
no, Jordan, no, ignore him.
Nothing ever happened. Never fixed it.
That's why I'm coming out. One of the senior field service engineers. So, all right, George. All right. So if I was to put this into a concise statement, it would be: if you could just share this guy's information, I'd be grateful. MKHBD, whatever he is, that you own the car. This guy did a review. The car's being returned to you. He doesn't own the car.
He doesn't own the car.
And I will attend you to take care of the car in the next few days.
We have a customer who we believe bought a car from you, blown up social media, and we're trying to track him down, the engineer said, referring to Marquez. The panic in his voice was palpable. Fisker's senior management was scrambling, desperate to contain the damage. And it wasn't just about damage control. The fallout from the review seemed to trigger a cascade of events that would ultimately lead to Fisker's declaration of bankruptcy. As more and more people watched the review, the company's reputation took a nosedive. Investors lost confidence, customers canceled orders, and the stock price continued to tumble.
People like me, we've got errors that are popping up that you can't get the car into drive.
It's almost like it's... Oh, there's a warning popping up there. Radar fault, some features limited. Brilliant.
The Fisker Dealer Centre on the 3rd of July 2024. So just a couple of months ago, this did have cars in. It doesn't let anything now.
Amid all this chaos, there were voices. Voices of actual Fisker owners who had lived with the car longer than Marcus did. People like Patrick O, who took to social media to share their experiences. "I watched the video again," Patrick said. "Marcus is right about a lot of things, but there are some things he isn't right about." He went on to detail his own experiences, confirming some of the issues Marquez had pointed out, like the unresponsive key fob and the buggy software, but also highlighting features that worked well for him, like the solar panel status screen that had been fixed in a software update. These testimonials painted a more nuanced picture. Yes, Fisker's cars had issues, serious ones, but they weren't the complete disaster that the review might have made them seem. And that's the challenge with reviews, isn't it? No matter how thorough or well-intentioned, they're still just one person's experience. In this case, that experience was enough to trigger a chain reaction that, combined with the company's own missteps, led to a spectacular downfall. So, was MKBHD the sole reason Fisker failed? Probably not. But did his review play a significant role in accelerating the company's decline? Absolutely. It's a reminder of the immense power and responsibility that comes with influence. When millions of people hang on your every word, what you say and how you say it can have real-world consequences. In the end, the story of Fisker's downfall is one of ambition, overpromising, and the brutal reality of the market. It's a cautionary tale for startups, showing just how quickly things can unravel when expectations aren't met. But it's also a story of the power of the internet and the role that influencers play in shaping the world around us. Whether or not you believe Marcus Brownlee was the final nail in Fisker's coffin, one thing is clear. In today's world, a single voice can make or break a company. So what do you think? Did MKBHD really kill Fisker? Or was the company doomed from the start? And what does this mean for the future of product reviews in an age where a single video can have such massive repercussions? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, every review tells a story, but it's up to us to see the bigger picture.